The Wild Wild West.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up, dude?
Not too much. So I just look at you guys, or do I look at this inexpensive camera y'all have lined up?
Don't worry about
just
the fucking
you guys.
camera.
Just
That's
you guys.
4K. We have 3 of them. We have 3 of them, by the way. No big deal.
We do it. Yeah. See the 3 on it?
That is.
That
I'm
lets you
kind of
know.
wondering why the first 2 aren't set up. I mean, is it we don't need the coverage? We don't need it.
We're low prod quality.
Well, we're here with Danny McBride, dude. Fuck yeah. Thank you.
Fuck yeah, we made it.
Thank you.
Let's drink sparkling water together.
Yes. Why don't we drink alcohol?
Appreciate you guys.
I would like alcohol.
We have some downstairs.
I don't think it will. But.
Well, yeah, thanks for doing this. We were nervous. I mean, I was definitely.
What were you nervous about? What did you think was going to happen?
Well, normally we have like comedians on that we're friends with. So this is a little more. We're not the best interviewers. I don't
not
think.
masters.
Usually the podcast is us just talking about like what we whack off to.
That's fine. That's the kind of interviews I'm kind of tuned to be able to excel in. So that's going to work out okay.
Yeah, we figured.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we're excited about this because we both saw Eastbound and just acted like you for about a decade.
That's perfect. How old were you guys when you saw it? Like 10?
No.
9? So?
I was like,
Came out 30. Yeah. I was a loser at home. I was at home. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty much Kenny Powers, dude. I'm just at home being a loser, but I'm still the fucking man.
we were in college, right? When
Yeah.
you found it? Yeah, I was in college pretty much. Yeah,
So that was kind of the ripe age for it. I mean, that's who we were making it for.
23. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was a revelation. I saw that and I didn't know you could, this is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
My dad watched it. My dad was like, "That's good
Yeah,
stuff."
this is
the
good.
dads
This is
agreed.
good entertainment.
The dads are like, this is good.
Exactly what I want you and your college friends watching.
Finally, something. You brought me something good, son.
Yeah, I told my dad to watch Alpha Dogs. I thought he'd like it.
Alpha Dogs?
Beginning scene's a fucking MMF.
Bro, you
it's an
told you-
MMF threesome. I told my parents. I forgot that was in it. I'm so jaded to just like porn. I was like, yeah, check out Alpha Dogs. You guys will like it. My mom and dad watch it. She's like, dude, there's an MMF threesome in the very beginning. I was like, dude, I totally
It's also
forgot.
like
My
cool.
bad.
It's also like super cool white dudes acting like cholos. My dad would hate nothing more.
True.
White dudes with tattoos. You'd be like, what the fuck is this shit?
True.
I haven't
guys?
seen Alpha Dogs. What is Alpha Dogs?
Justin Timberlake plays a cholo.
Oh, the movie Alpha
drug
Dogs.
yeah,
Yes.
the movie,
I was
the
thinking
movie.
like, oh, is this some like Netflix show I haven't heard of that's in its 6th season?
No,
like
this was
every-
years ago. This
Yeah,
was years
it's the
ago.
movie. Yeah, Alpha Dogs, of course, dude.
Alpha Dogs
Yeah.
ruled, but my dad would not like
The
it.
beginning was tough. That was the begin. That's a tough pitch in the beginning.
Yeah, who's having the
MMF
threesome?
threesome. It's 2 dudes and a girl. 2 alpha. That's
Two alpha
clearly
dogs.
one of them had to die.
Yeah,
Because 2 alphas can't share a woman like that.
of course.
I took my mom and my sister to go see The Wolf of Wall Street on Christmas Day when it came out, and it's like an
Took
opening.
coke
It's
out
like
of an asshole.
dude, coke out of the asshole. And then I'm sitting there just thinking like, fuck. I brought my mom to this, and then I hear my mom like lean over to my sister, and she says, "Leonardo DiCaprio is so good looking," and I'm like, "That's what she took out of the scene." Like she wasn't,
was like, "This
she
is a
wasn't
hot
disgusted by it. I was
scene."
kinda like, "She's in. We can watch all 3 hours of this. This is gonna be great."
Yeah, my brother told my parents to watch Before the Devil Knows You're Dead. And that's
Yeah,
all about like
this is
killing your
doggy style and
parents and
that.
like doing heroin.
Yeah,
That was terrible.
there's
was
nothing
not
worse,
nice.
dude. I'll still watch a movie with my parents if there's a sex scene. I leave the room. Well, me or my dad will leave the room. Someone will be like,
I take a knee. I take a knee the whole time.
yeah. But then whoever's left, if my dad leaves, then I'm just stuck with my mom.
That's no good.
Or if I leave, then my parents are just watching porn together.
Best
Why
case
not?
scenario.
Why not?
That's
Why
best
not?
I gotta
case
leave
scenario.
with my dad. Then it looks like we're both jerking off.
I don't
Charred
say
one
anything. I
loose.
just lay on the floor. I just get up and lay on the floor.
Dear feet. Can we order pizza?
Well, dude, your headquarters is pretty tight.
This is where it all happens, dude. This is
Yeah.
all the magic right here at this fucking table.
Really?
Every bit of it, sure. Yeah.
That's where you pitch everything.
People play Magic the Gathering around this fucking thing. You know, it's perfect. Yeah.
Did you ever play Magic the Gathering?
I didn't. I think it hit like right as I was too old to be doing shit like that.
I was like young and I saw the kids that played it. They were all dorks.
Yeah.
But I always loved looking at the cards.
I always thought
I
like
didn't know how to play it.
I just liked collecting shit when I was a kid. So I was
Yeah.
like, God, there's all these things you can collect and now do stuff with it. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah. I Pokemon all of it. My son's like massively into Pokemon.
Yeah.
But I don't think he even plays it. I think they just like collect the cards. I don't think he even knows how to play it. I've tried to ask him, like, what do you do with these things? Like, I thought it was like a blood sport where like you compete against each other and like if you beat someone, you get to keep their shit. Yeah. He's like, no, we don't play like that.
Gentleman's game.
Yeah. It's like, what do y'all do? You just look at the cards together? What the fuck is
Pokemon. I was too old when Pokemon hit and I got into it secretly.
So did I.
I quietly got into it.
I used my little brother to get into it. Like I kind of like, it was like a proxy thing. Yeah, I let him watch and I'd watch with him. Like I'll check it out. I knew every single one of them. It was there was 152 I think back when. And then they set up the Johto leagues and all that shit. And it was like,
wait, what?
The original Pokemon are 152.
What's the second thing you named?
Johto. Then they said the Johto leagues. Now there's
Johto leagues.
The Johto leagues.
I didn't know you were a Pokemon expert.
Dude, I used to watch the game. I watched the show after school in high school. And then I would eat like 40 megabytes. Yeah, dude. I'm a couple years of senior, so I would watch I'd watch it with my brother, and then I would go play Game Boy and take a shit and play Pokemon on Game Boy.
It's great.
I knew all.
Game Boy was made for. Yeah.
Yeah. My friend let me borrow his Game Boy Color. It was nice, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Played Pokemon. Had to hide it from my parents.
Because it's devil.
If my dad knew I was playing Pokemon, he'd be like, what the football's coming up, dude.
So how many Pokemons are there right now?
I have no
I think
clue,
there's like 2,000.
I mean, apparently Binder's full if you like go by my son's like collection.
That's the hard-hitting questions we're talking about.
How many Pokemons are there?
Mr. McBride, how many fucking Pokemons even are there?
Well, I think there's a shitload of Pokemons these days.
Yes.
Yeah, we had Pogs. Pogs, that was cutthroat.
Yeah.
You take what you got. If you played Pogs with someone.
I never did them either, but they were like little.
You know, slammer.
Slammers.
But
right?
again, that was like Pogs was like. I feel like kids just made up the rule. Whoever was the bully of the group just made the rules up. And we're like, I get that Pug.
Yeah, they were cardboard circles, and you would just like pay $40 for them. Yeah. And then I used to play with my cousin when we would play. I would play someone, my cousin would go behind them and just start gouging their shoebox of Pogs and just stealing them.
And that was it.
Yeah, we'd play. We had a nice little thing going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever play any cool games?
I missed it all, man. I mean, I like, when I was a kid, it was like the birth of video games. So that was like, that's what we were rocking.
Yeah.
We weren't trying to like do shit in front of each other.
Tiddlywinks.
We ain't playing tiddlywinks. My friends were hardcore. We play Super Mario Brothers. We beat Zelda.
So what else is going on?
Damn it! I knew this was gonna happen. Dude.
No, we got good questions.
Flew down here and shit the bed, dude.
No, we didn't, dude. I
shit our fucking slide. I was taking a piss, by the way, dude.
You were not.
That was a fucking
you were marking your territory.
Crap introduction, dude. Walked out of the bathroom. He's like, "What, you taking a shit?" I was like, "Fuck." I actually walked out, walked back. I saw you. I was like, "Oh, I gotta dry my hands more."
It's the worst because like this is sort of like we have a pretty small writer's room for the shows that we're on, but this is where we write, and that's the bathroom right there. So like anytime anybody goes in there, you got to be a fucking silent assassin, or else you're made fun of for the entire day. If that shit makes one noise coming out, everybody in this room is making that noise for the rest of the day.
Yeah, it's tough living with Chris and Tommy. Our bathroom. I play video games all day, obviously, and. The bathroom was right next to it. He drinks a lot, so his shits. And he's an old man. He shits like a loud old man. I'd be like, yo, shut up.
The fuck? Having someone hearing you shit. That was the worst night of my life when we came back from that show, and it was like 2 a.m. I took a shit in his apartment. It was him and his girlfriend. It was like she was trying to get in the bathroom. So I was in there shitting. I felt so bad that like for your girlfriend that like they're just an old man shitting in her bathroom at 2:30 in the morning. Yeah. And like it took me a while. I've passed the point now where it's like I'm going to finish everyone I take. I'm not getting up early.
Dude, she came in.
I sat there for like 35 minutes.
She came in the bedroom and was like, I think someone's in the bathroom. I was like,
I could hear.
Yes. Dude. I started fucking, who's in there? What are you doing in there?
I could hear you guys talking.
You stink, dude. He's got like diet stuff.
Oh, do
so
you?
He eats, yeah.
Stuff that makes your shit smell bad?
Yeah, I have all kinds of weird food things. So I can't eat gluten
he can hit
stuff. So I take like
because gluten's what makes people's shit smell delicious, right? That's what that is.
Yeah, I take like Mesoamerican dumps, dude. I dump like a Babylonian, dude. It's fucking so gross.
That's why they built pyramids.
I mean, like teff flour.
They just store all that fucking Indian dump, dude.
So let's get down to brass tacks.
Let's do it.
We've covered Pokemon. We've covered shits. What else we got today?
That's about it. That's about as far as we get.
Do you like movies? I watched an interview. I watched the whatchamacallit, Mark Maron interview. And what I came prepared with is so you did, was that a joke that you wrote, the Draven?
No,
that's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
Can we get into the Draven?
Let's make it right now.
What's the Draven? What's the Draven about? Half man, half
man. He was half man, half dragon. Yeah, exactly.
Why is it Draven?
And he would hunt dragons, and that's the deal. And it wasn't comedic. It was like a hardcore fucking fantasy action movie.
That's what made me laugh so hard. What half? Like, was he dragon head, man's body?
No. He looked just like a good looking dude with just like fucking kind of translucent skin and muscles. You know, it's like,
dude, it just got glossed over. I was like, that was the funniest thing I've ever heard. Dude. The Draven. What is the root of the word?
Why is it Draven?
Yeah,
me and the guy who wrote it, Ben Best, who's no longer with us. We it was right when we first moved out to Los Angeles. We were just trying to like write as much stuff as we could, and we had no sense of what our voice was going to be or what we were going to try to get into. And again, there was a few nights where we worked pretty hardcore on a fantasy movie called The Draven. But you know what? The script was fucking good, dude.
I'm telling you, it sounds fucking sick, dude.
I don't want to spoil it, but what happens to the Draven, dude?
Well, you know what? It has a pretty dark ending, which is what I liked about it, which is that this is so ridiculous to get into this, but I'm going to pitch the whole fucking thing.
Please.
Yeah.
It starts where there's like this kingdom and this dragon fucking rolls in while they're having some celebration, kills all these people, and then leaves the prince for dead.
Oh.
The prince starts to transform into a fucking Draven, okay? So he's sort of like...
He keeps saying Draven. What's a Draven?
It's like everyone should know. It's like a Dracula, you know? It's like whether it's a dragon, it's a Draven. So he starts
like a raven dragon.
He starts to be kind of like shunned from the people in his kingdom because
like
he's
scales.
like becoming this fucking creature.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there is a man who has been a Draven for quite some time who comes in and fucking takes the prince under his wing, and they're gonna go hunt the dragon that fucked him up, and it's like killing all the villagers, and they're gonna go kill the dragon.
Sounds awesome.
And so the man is like teaching this young dude how to like use his Draven skills. Now the twist comes in this. You get the backstory of the guy who was the original Draven, and you get that he used to travel with another partner, and that partner is dead. And what you find is that Dravens always sort of like travel in twos, and that's the whole movie is about that. You're like, oh, they're traveling in twos, and then you don't find out till the very end why they travel in twos. When it's time to kill the dragon, the only thing that can kill it is a blade with the blood of another Draven.
Fuck.
So they have to fucking fight each other at the end, and whoever dies, their fucking heart coats the blade. That's what kills the dragon.
Fuck.
That's
how
it,
did you
guys.
not? How did you not make this?
That's it.
So the budget is $250 million.
What was awesome too is the movie was written where it was like the young guy, you're thinking it's his movie.
Yeah.
And it's not. The old guy fucking kills him easily and then kills the dragon and then goes off to be by himself again. It's a dark story, man.
Yeah.
It's very dark dragon material.
That's good.
Damn, dude.
Finally, a dark dragon movie.
Dude, how was that not? Did you ever pitch it? Like,
we wrote it. We like wrote the whole script. At one point, I was like, maybe I should try to turn this into a comic book. It was like a fucking 120 pages. It was thick, dude.
God damn. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Well, it's always impressive when someone does comedy and then you hear they're doing like, as you were saying, you're doing like, you had a time, didn't you have like a timepiece too, like a history piece?
We did. Like everything we were writing was basically not comedy. We wrote one thing together called Most Scariest that was about like a frat house that's haunted. It was just a bunch of frat guys like scared the whole movie. And yeah, that was the only comedic thing we had kind of worked on.
That's pretty sick.
And in that movie never got made, so that wasn't even worth our time. Yeah. So what else? Pokemon.
We did
Pokemon's.
Dravens.
Yeah, we did that Kings. We did a Kings sketch, and we were like, we should make this a show. And then we were like, yeah, they already did that. They did a movie
medieval.
about this already. We just made that movie.
Yeah, perfect.
We were like, we filmed
Let's
it.
watch it.
We were like, great. And then we got done, and it was like, oh, that's that.
Yeah, sorry. There needs to be more medieval comedy though. That's
I want
the
a Civil
funniest
War
period.
comedy.
Yeah, there's
That's
not a lot
mine.
of Civil War
I
comedies.
need a
are there?
good Civil War comedy, dude. I don't have the end of it, but two guys get drafted. They're like horse thieves. They're idiots, and then they get drafted, or they get arrested. And like, you can either join the union or you go to jail. So then they have to join the union. They're the only dudes that are like normal dudes. Everyone else is like an old Civil War movie. Like, come on, men, forward. Like, what the fuck is this guy
I don't
talking
know what's
about?
happening.
Yeah, just with some gratuitous violence.
That's not bad. Like in
Two normal dudes.
Asheville, North Carolina. Have you all ever been there before?
No.
It's a pretty awesome town, but they have all these like hot springs and stuff around there. And that, you know, during the Civil War, they would send soldiers who were injured there to like just chill and recuperate. Nice. And I was like, you've never seen a Civil War movie just about dudes that are just like fucking chilling in hot springs while all the fighting's going on the front line, you know? I was like, that's the end. That's the Civil War movie.
That'd be tough to get out of that. That'd be tough to get out of that hot tub.
Yeah, man.
It's like back to the Civil War.
Yeah, didn't most people never really get a hot bath?
No.
Why would they? Yeah, it's almost like they wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they did. They would like just heat up.
Yeah, I guess
just put fire under a fucking copper bin.
I was listening to Shannon Sharp's podcast. He didn't take a hot shower till he was 22.
He's fibbing, dude.
He said he didn't take a hot shower till he was 22. You're saying Uncle Shay Shay's fibbing about the hot shower?
Fibbing, dude.
He said he didn't take a hot bath. He said he didn't go to the bathroom indoors till he was 22.
That's pretty cool.
A young Shannon Sharp was just dump. You could have caught Shannon Sharp in the woods, dude.
He would have been dumping in the woods in like the 80s.
Yeah, dude. He's down from like the rural South.
I think he's Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess he was in the outhouse.
And that was by choice or because
it was by choice.
He had to.
Sounds like choice.
He just like the way the air hit the tank. You know?
He's like, how old is Shannon Sharp, dude? That must have been the 80s. He was shitting out in the woods.
He's from fucking Chicago.
He claims he didn't take a shit inside till he was 22.
He might have been born in Chicago.
Maybe, yeah.
I think he was definitely.
Oh,
Yeah, he's from the South.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He grew up in Georgia.
Yeah.
Born in Chicago. He is...
This is what it's
He
about.
is-
dude.
52.
This is
probably.
it.
We're just Googling.
He's 54 years old.
54.
54 years of age.
54. He definitely.
Yeah,
He
they
claimed
had
to take it up with him.
toilets
They had turlets, dude. He's turlet line.
So you're from down the South way, right?
I am. I grew up in Virginia, and then went to college in North Carolina, then lived in LA for almost 20 years, and then moved here, I guess, around 2017.
Sick.
And I've been here ever since.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of want to be more. We were in like the historic hotels around over there.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be such a gentleman, dude. And as soon as I walked into the building,
Oh, yeah.
like, good day, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. It's kind
Kind
of
of
hard
like
to miss it.
pulls you.
Yeah. Walton Goggins and I, when he was here for vice principals, we were in a restaurant and he was wearing like a fucking hat, and an old man was like, "How dare you
I actually
take it off?"
Dude, I thought of that.
And we were like, "What's he talking about?" He's like, "Take your hat off." And then I just started laughing, just like, "Yeah, you rude motherfucker, take your hat off." What's wrong with you?
I went to.
Excuse us, by the way.
I was wearing this hat when for real. Went into that restaurant. I was like, "Fuck, wearing a hat." I went to school in North Carolina. I went to college, and
What school did you
I
go
went to Elon.
Oh, I know Ilana in what, Burlington? Or
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I used to take the Lighthouse. I used to take road trips over there
Yeah.
at Elon. Yeah, we went to we were in school in Winston-Salem, so not too
Oh,
far
nice.
away.
Yeah, I sneezed in the cafeteria, and this old Southern black janitor came over and was like, "Disgusting!" It's like, you get up from the table to sneeze. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude?" He was in like an airbrush tall tee. I was like, "What are you talking about?"
I know. The older I get, though, I kind of do.
Maybe
like,
that was the
I like
season,
the
too.
rules. I
Fucking
kind of
right.
I like that people are like. I think it's. I mean, I do find it kind of funny, but I like it. I'm like. I like acting with my son that like this is how it's always been. Like, you know, you always say sir to me. That's how it always has been. You know, Dad, we lived in California. We didn't have to do that. Well, we don't live in California
fucking
anymore.
Southern now.
You're gonna fucking do what I tell you here.
So he spent a good portion of his life out in California.
6. He was 6 when we moved here, so not too old. I got out of California before he made real friends. That was like my goal. I'm
That's
like,
a
we
good
gotta.
move. Yeah.
I moved around a lot when I was a kid. And I'm like, we gotta like get if we want to move, we gotta do it before they like get
Yeah.
invested here, or
Yeah.
else we'll be here for
Pokemon
the
binder
long haul.
got too big in LA. You'd have to be like, "All right, he's too invested."
These kids will take your cards if we stay out here. They're gonna have more resources than we're gonna have.
Did you ever threaten to like when they were younger to throw their stuff away? That's my only threat I have against
all
my
the
kids.
time.
I'm just like, if you don't do
When
this,
they're
I'm gonna
younger,
throw your stuff all in
now,
the trash.
I'll do it now. I'll do it. I'll take a Kindle and put it on top of the trash gently and be like, it's done. Don't ask for it.
Throwing away books.
Yeah, dude. That's the only thing to listen to. You take their stuff and you're like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Kindle
throw
is
this-
like, all right, good. Keep reading.
Yeah, well, no, they're using it
Oh,
as
yeah,
a fucking
games and
iPad.
shit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like my move is like I just will like change my tone real fast and start counting, and then they're just like don't even know what's at stake. They just start flipping out.
There's a
That's
bomb.
enough. 1, 2, and then everyone's just kind of like, oh, is the game begun? What the fuck are we got to do right now?
It's the only thing to hear.
Countdown as a kid is terrifying.
Oh, it's-
You're like, what's at the end of this? What do I need to do to stop the clock? There's a lot going on, dude.
Yeah, the lights go off in the classroom. That always got me kind of like, oh shit,
Something's about to
this
happen
lady's
here.
not fucking around.
What else is up? So what else is going on, dudes?
Not much, man, dude. I don't know. I just been digging the South, man. I really might want to come down here and study the ways, dude.
So you were in school in North Kakalaki, huh? Yeah. And then you any experience in the South?
No, I was always up in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. That's where my mom is from. From
Really?
Philly. Yeah.
Sweet.
She grew up in Bucks County,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Rural area.
the rural area. Yep.
It's pretty sick. How'd you end up down here?
Let's see. We ended up when I was a kid. My parents all went to school in Georgia. That's where my parents met. And then my dad was a guard in a prison in Lompoc, California. We lived on the prison reservation when I was really young.
So you met your mom?
Yeah, in prison. Yeah. She was serving time in a men's penitentiary. And we lived out there, and then he got transferred to D.C. for the Federal Bureau of Prisons. So that was when I was maybe in first or second grade. So we moved to Virginia then, and then just lived there for the rest of my formative years.
Nice.
My uncle was a warden, and he talks like an old black dude from the 80s.
He just knows
Because
what's
he's
up.
just always around those dudes growing up. So he's like, what's up, Holmes? You're like, dude, that's...
Still using the
Yeah,
vernacular.
he was just
That's
like
right.
ghetto boys. He's 70. He was in Vietnam. He came home and became a prison warden. He's out of his mind. Yeah.
I don't remember much about it, but we lived on the prison that's there in Lompoc. There's a neighborhood that's right there, kind of behind the prison. That's where all the people who work in the prison, that's where they live.
Damn.
So it was all and all I remember is one night. I mean, I was pretty young when he was doing that, but I remember one night sirens going off. Me and my sister having to go into my
That's a
mom's
countdown,
room.
dude.
Yeah, that's a
That's
countdown
a real
for real.
countdown.
And then my dad getting a shotgun, and then I peeked out the window, and he's going outside, getting into a truck full of a bunch of other of my buddies' dads. There was a jailbreak, and they were gonna go find the dude.
We got to leave the kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave the
them
women and
alone in
children.
here.
The closest buildings. Leave the kids.
They won't want them. They'll want freedom.
True. It's got to be
Wait,
nice.
who got out? The rapist?
Fuck. Everybody back to your houses.
It's got to feel good clocking out of a prison every day, doubly good to get on Friday at a
Oh,
prison.
God,
You're
I'm
counting
sure
down the
it
clock,
feels
and you're
Oh,
later, dude.
just looking
I'm
at the
out.
guys. Just looking at the guys, be like, this is a long day.
What are you up to this weekend? Nothing. Got it. See you on Monday.
I would leave work every day like it was my last day in. I'd go out in a white T-shirt and jeans and be like, man, it's nice.
Dress
someone
down
have
day.
a girl pick me up.
Yeah.
Then you commit a crime, and then your ass is in
True.
there with them on Monday. Yeah.
Damn.
We were just laughing. This isn't the funniest story, but me and Blizz were laughing about this dude in prison. He got well, this is not a funny story. He got beat to death. And
Starting out
he got
strong.
beat to death but he got peanut butter jammed up his ass.
What?
And
Just for humiliation, or
I'm not sure if it was lube or humiliation, but either way, I've been laughing
Lube.
very hard about.
True, I
Might
guess.
feel
That
nice
was
to do some
someone's
creamy
child.
peanut butter.
Yeah, true.
I know it's a
someone
ter- it's-
invested,
no, but just
invested
the-
in that
how
human being.
horrible that death is, and then at the end, be like, "Get the peanut butter." Just shoving it
just-
up a guy's ass. Just
Yeah, they
packing it
just
in
tried
there.
to make a sandwich out of him once he was done. That's
Right
terrible.
at the end, dude.
Maybe it was the natural peanut butter with the oil on top.
Hopefully,
You know what I mean? Because it cements your
It
mouth.
wouldn't
in
be the
place.
best lube.
no.
Peanut
Maybe it
oil.
would. I think people fuck jars of peanut butter all the time.
Crunchy would kind of maybe give a rib
Country would be a
simulation.
negative experience.
I feel like a mouth kind of
A mouth with a bunch of broken teeth.
perfect, dude. perfect.
Yeah, but just beating the hell out of somebody and being like, get the fucking peanut butter, dude.
It's a gross move.
It's a real mean,
Yeah, it's not nice.
sad way
It's
to
not how I
go.
would go if I was going to kill someone.
It's not what I personally would do.
More
Yeah.
honorable.
Damn. He's like, where's the fluffing? You know the fluff?
Break the fucking fluff, dude.
Break the fucking fluff
We got
out, dude.
another butter,
About
dude.
to party, dude. About to stuff this pig, dude.
And then I was like, it'd be funny if it was a white dude. It's like, get the peanut butter. So the impression was like, man, get the motherfucker. Yeah.
Maybe the white dudes would be like, get the almond butter.
It's time to break out the almonds.
Get the gluten-free bread. We're making a sandwich of this fool.
It always did strike me as funny that white guys become white supremacists in prison.
Yeah.
You think they'd become like activists? You know,
I'd be
not the best strategy, dude. To be like, yo,
Yeah.
where are we at?
I actually hate
Read me
everybody
the
in
numbers.
here.
Be like, all right, we're Nazis. It's like,
Huh, that's all we can pick from? Okay.
activist is definitely the route.
yeah, I'd be like, I'm a social worker, dude. I'm a social worker.
I think I would just bite someone's face off and just be put into an area by myself. I would just go crazy, I think.
Yeah, I would. But then you're with like pedophiles, but then you could just bite them too.
Yeah.
I would right away go to protective custody.
Did you ever see that movie what was it, in the 80s, that Innocent Man, that Tom Selleck movie?
No.
Where there was like a little spat there of these movies where like regular guys get locked up
Yeah.
in prison and then they have to fucking like go and, you know,
Like shot caller. Do you see
everybody
that one?
knows. Yeah, everybody knows the
Just
rules
becomes
too.
a
It's
head
like there's
Nazi.
somebody who like starts pushing you around, and then you got to fucking shiv them, and then everyone respects you after that, and yeah,
Yeah, those probably didn't help.
no,
Regular dudes went to jail like, all right, I got to stab a guy day one.
yeah, exactly.
Somebody comes over like, hey,
whoa,
is somebody
whoa.
sitting here? You're not going to bully me, you motherfucker.
Did you ever hear the story about Shaner at our one friend went to a weekend like drunk tank, and he had to do weekends for like his third DUI. He went in his first day the weekend like drunk like DUI thing. He sat down next to this like old like just like gravelly voiced white guy with a ponytail and like face tattoos. And like they're sitting down just silently eating next to each other, and a black dude comes to sit down. The old white guy's like, "No blacks at the table." And the black
my
guy
God.
looked at our friend and was like, "For real?" And he was like,
Got drunk at an open mic.
"So sorry. No, I'm not like that."
He looks the part, though. I know. Shay, our boy looks like a white supremacist for sure.
He's not.
Dudes dumping in drunk tanks is funny. Dude's taking a dump
Yeah,
in the
because
holding.
it's just in front of
Just
everyone,
a
right?
steel, yeah,
Just
just a
right there.
toilet.
That's got to
There's
be
like
exhilarating though.
15
first
dudes
time.
sitting around like, come on, dude.
Oh,
In my high school, when the high school I went to, there was no stall doors.
Yeah.
What?
Because they didn't
We
want
had that.
kids smoking in there, and you're like, you just held that shit. Like, there's
Yeah.
no way that you would be stuck,
Nah.
caught sitting in there taking a dump, and someone just like comes in, and you're just,
Yeah. Ours was mirror level without the door, so we would shit together.
You just
And we would
look at
all
each other
look
and
at
have
each other and
conversations.
talk. Yeah.
yeah.
you can also detect smoking
kinda
without
nice.
a door, like with or without the door.
Felt like an overreach to me. I mean, it's like there's two sets of tennis shoes under there. Somebody's fucking around. You know, it's like
It's also clouds of smoke billowing out of the top of the thing.
Yeah, it resulted in our buddy, my friend, he would just come up with a new way to shit every day, like a funny way to shit.
Just
and
his
then we would all
pants.
go watch him. His pants. No, he would lay across the top. Shit, he would hold himself up. It's
It is-
incredible.
the doors off of the bathroom on further review does kind of seem like it probably was just some pedophile's idea.
Yeah.
This is
would
the
do- yeah.
only way to stop smoking. If we take
I'm going to
all
inspect
the
these
doors
kids.
off of the men's bathroom.
You're just checking little boys' penises for nicotine stains.
Yeah, this is a pedophile at a parent teachers at PTA meeting.
I got
just
this under control.
I have a plan, and I'll inspect. I'll come
I'll be in there every single day,
Dude, we had
making
a,
sure.
I went to an all boys Catholic high school, and we had a gym teacher who would come through the bathroom or like the locker room to make sure we all showered after gym class. And he would it would be like naked dudes, and he'd come and be like, "You shower yet? You shower?" And like kids would just be
Yeah.
butt naked in front of him.
I
never
I
showered.
remember being nervous about that, like going to middle school and them saying like, "Oh, you're gonna have to shower after gym," you know, and just kind of like I was so stressed about that. Like, really, what?
Yeah.
And then that never happened. You never had to shower.
no-
It was too. There wasn't enough time in the day. Like,
there
you
was
couldn't-
never time.
You couldn't finish gym class. Fucking take a
Yeah.
shower, dry off, get dressed again. These motherfuckers
You'd be
can't tie their
sweaty.
shoes in between classes, you know?
You'd be sweaty and wet.
he would come and inspect. He'd be like, you didn't shower, get in there, you didn't shower. And then he would, if they did announcements, he'd be like, you got to freeze. So when he'd come back, so he'd be like, if you were moving while they did announcements, to give you a detention. So he came back the one time, and I just pulled my pants down so my ass was out. It just froze. And he came back, he's like, that's a real funny, real funny. I was like, dude, you caught me in the middle of taking my pants down, dude, my bad. You imagine that now, just showing a gym teacher your ass and him just being like, you little jerk.
Oh, it's crazy.
Although showing a gym teacher your ass now would be pretty funny.
It's so funny. Yeah, I used to fight this guy every day. He gave me lots of detentions. So I beat him in sumo wrestling. He was demoing sumo wrestling. He was a guy, he had like a claw hand. He had like a fucked up hand. And I beat his ass in sumo wrestling. He
Damn,
hated
you
it.
think he'd be stronger with that?
He was pretty strong, but I was, I was gunning for him.
That's good. You
You
took
fucked
him
him
down.
up.
You showed him what's
And
up.
then you showed him your ass. You were disrespectful.
Showed him my ass.
You were just fucking clowning him every day. Just like waving it around
we did
his
the
face.
presidential fitness challenge.
Nice
I went
hand.
from,
I remember that. I
Pedophile.
never passed the president's physical fitness challenge once.
dude, I used to go.
Pull-ups got me every fucking time. I
They're
couldn't do
impossible.
them.
Shit.
They're impossible. I would go
Fucking
for as
fifth
low
grade,
as
dude.
possible.
They're like, run a mile in 6 minutes and do 10 pull-ups. It's
Yeah,
like,
like, no
I'm going
way.
to walk.
I try to get the lowest score humanly possible. So
That's
I
a
was
good
like
move.
slow walking. He's like, oh no, you're not doing this right. And I was like, dude, it's as fast as I can go. Stop
Yeah.
pressuring me. I slow walked it as slow as possible. 0 push-ups, 0 pull-ups.
Yeah. True. That's it. Like they always hit us with that. Like think about going back in the day when the presidential fitness test mattered.
Yeah.
Like we got to worry about the fucking war. We need our
True.
young
You
ones
need to
fucking
be, you
jacked.
guys can't be fat. Y'all gotta
Run.
be cool. Run.
Yeah.
And that back then they whoop your ass. The pedophile gym
Is that
teacher
still
would
around
fuck
as
you up.
president's physical
There's
fitness
no
test?
way
No
they're
way.
doing it.
No
There's
way.
no way
Donald
they're
Trump
doing it.
fitness test.
I'm pretty sure.
The Joe Biden cognizant test.
I think a gym class is just kids playing like wheelchair basketball.
We had to wait for rain days to play that.
Nowadays it's fucking shirts versus trans or some bullshit.
Yeah, man, I can't wait. I can't wait till my kids are in high school, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I could wait, but it'd be fun.
Yeah, my son is done with elementary school this year. This is the end of this is now we're getting ready to get into the real
Guys in the
stuff.
dickhead
Damn.
years.
Yeah, this is where it's already starting.
So this is high level problem solving now.
Yeah,
This is kind
yeah.
of like 4D stuff.
Yeah, and it's all like every one of his little buddies that run around, like they all have phones. Like every one of them,
man.
they're running around with phones. They hang out and they're they're like talking to girls and stuff. But you're still just like, my son doesn't have a phone. I haven't given him one yet
Good
because
move.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'll never get him back once I do.
No.
So we wanted to keep track of him though. See, as opposed to LA, my kid can like leave the house and like go do shit here. And so we need to find a way where we can still keep track of him. So we made him get an Apple Watch and he like hates it. I think it's like the nerdiest shit to his friends. And then every time we call, everyone around him can hear like, Declan, where are you? And he's like, fuck. Like, I'm trying to soil him on technology and be scarred by it so he doesn't
tough.
want
He has
it.
an Apple
That's
Watch,
tough.
no phone.
No phone, just an Apple Watch. Like you can do everything you can do on a phone on that Apple Watch, Declan. And he's like, yeah, except talk to my parents in private.
He's like a tracked hawk, dude. You just ringed his fucking arm.
It really is. Yep.
But you got to do it though, because otherwise you give him access to. If I had unfettered access to the internet as a young
Dude,
kid, I would have never.
Can
came
you
back.
imagine?
I got it at 21, and if like when I was in college, and it messed me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've like lied to my kids. I said that there's like an app for parents that I can access whenever, and I can see what they're doing in school. I can like see what they're saying to their friends. Like they really believe that I have access to this thing that like lets me like I'm God. I can look at anything that they've done.
Fuck me up, dude. That would fuck me up because I'd still be like, no way he can. I'm watching porn, dude. There's no way. And they'd be like, fuck, he saw it. He knows. He definitely saw
Yeah,
it.
I'd be like, what are the guys that cover their heads with a napkin when they eat that pigeon dish? I'd be like fingering a lady. Fucking, God have mercy on my soul.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that's it's basically being Catholic.
Yeah, true.
Like,
That's
God
awesome.
somebody's
sees
always
everything
watching
I'm
you.
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, when you're a little kid, that gets to you.
it really
Like,
does.
he saw me fucking whack off with shampoo. Yeah. God watched me jerk off for an hour.
he doesn't like me. He's embarrassed of me.
I think I got grazed
God's
early.
furious. Meanwhile, there's just genocides going on. Fuck, God's pissed at me.
Yeah, I jerked off on Easter one time, and I was just like, "There's no
You jerked
coming
off
back.
on Easter?
Yeah, dude. And I told myself I wouldn't. That was the thing. I was like, dude, I think I got out of a pickle.
I think you get into that. You might like
You think
that.
I like the shame?
You set parameters. You're like, I'm not jerking off this day, and then
dude,
like, oh my
don't
It's like
god,
an
Don't-
alcoholic.
You're
Like,
like,
I'm
I'm
not
so
gonna,
bad.
I don't need booze to get through this event.
yeah,
Like,
I'm so bad right now.
Don't expose my kink, dude.
That's a king for real. You were doing it when you were young too. You're trying to avoid it on Easter. He just gave up porn for almost a year.
thinking about that too, just like, tomorrow's Easter. Fuck, I'm gonna have to jack off. I bet. I really hope I don't have to jack off at Easter.
Dude, Easter Mass? Coming over from Easter Mass?
I really hope I don't have to jack off on Easter.
Dude, the pastel dresses were out. There was like baby blue
Pastel dresses
dresses.
are so nice, dude.
Sea green. I was just like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah. It's beautiful women.
I was seeing,
The pastels did it.
dude, I
It
was like
unleashed
discovering
something in
new
you.
colors, being like, God, I never saw that color before.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I need to come in my hand.
Damn, I'm going to go to heaven. God's like, you used me to come this whole time? That's fucked up, dude. Not there for you to
It's
come.
wild. Yeah, I gave up whacking off for Lent once.
Did you really?
I will admit there was something to that.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
Dude, I just have to. This is so crazy.
Pilgrim's journey, dude.
It is. There is something sexual about being like, I'm breaking a deal right now.
And like, would you tell your folks like what you gave up for Lent or no? Would you keep it to yourself? Guys, big changes here. Not going to jack off for Lent. Everyone's proud of you.
It's my boy. It's my son.
That's my son.
Yeah, we didn't talk about
Son's giving up.
sex.
He's at the bar. You're not going to believe this. My son gave up jacking off.
I've never been
Damn,
more
Phil,
proud.
you're raising him right.
Yeah, true. We never talked about it at all. No sex
But
talk
you-
in my
oh,
house.
sex? Fuck no.
No
Yeah,
sex
me either.
talk.
Like, I mean, even when you would see on sitcoms that people were getting the birds and the bees speech,
Fuck no.
I to this day don't know what the fucking birds and the bees speech is. I have no clue what that speech is.
Can you imagine
I never got it.
your parents giving you that?
My
How
mom
fucking
tried.
uncomfortable that
my
would
mom
be?
tried in front
Oh,
of my dad. And he goes, Jesus Christ, Mayor, stop.
Yeah.
He's like, just don't get a girl pregnant.
Yeah, that's it.
You're like,
Yeah,
how?
that's what's
What?
Yeah. So just don't.
Fine, I won't pee in any girls' mouths.
I've got it all figured out.
You're 38. I'm not going to piss in her ear.
Yeah, that's a tough one now. Now it's like you have to like prepare your kid for internet porn. You have to be like, look, you can't fully get into it. You have to like be like, you have to chill on that. Because that would crush you. If you were 12 and that's what you got your hands on, you're gone.
Yeah. Like
Matrix,
the
back of
disgusting
your head.
brother, Billy, dude.
Disgusting brothers, dude.
His younger brother is disgusting, dude. He got porn at a very young age, dude.
How
he's,
young did he get it?
Like
he must have been
the
super
dial
young.
up, probably 12, I'm going to say.
Yeah, but
12.
you guys had your guys' shit laying around.
True. We had Spanish Fly 14 going around.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, my brother got the
That
dial
portable
up.
DVD player, dude. That's a fucking.
You come from a very horny family, don't you?
Yeah, I'm one of six.
everybody's,
I'm one of
It's just him and brothers.
I'm one of
He's
6.
got 3 other brothers. It's just
everybody's just jacking off on every holiday.
they shared a room, dude.
There's 4 of us in a room.
They were all jerking off.
And then so we'd all go to the
Disgusting
bathroom. It was like
brothers.
prison. We go to the bathroom, we jerk off, and then you could pull the drawer out in a way because we would pick the lock on each other all the time. So you would have to pull a drawer out, and that would block the door from opening. So anytime you're trying to fap, someone would be like, "What are you doing in there?" And you're like, "Dude, I'm sick of shit. Get out of here. I gotta take a shower right after. Don't come in." Yeah, my brothers, they sent my little brother. Dude, my little brother came back. I'd always used Vaz, obviously, and like so, like it was audible outside of the
Obviously,
door.
yeah.
So,
I was gonna say you seem like a bad guy. Like I saw that for sure when you came in.
my little
This
brother,
isn't a peanut butter guy. This is a Vaz guy.
He goes without saying. He's a Vaz guy.
Yeah, Vaz in jail is probably like uranium, dude. You get your hands on that.
Yeah.
But my brother heard. He was too young to even know what masturbating was, and he went to my older brother and was like, "Matt's in the bathroom. And it sounds like." So my older brother just waited until we're in front of all my cousins. He was like, "Yo, Billy, say what you told me." And they was like, "It was like," and I was like, "Fuck."
Oh, did you
I just,
cry?
I just beat my little brother up in front of all of them. I was
Yeah.
like, "You didn't fucking hear that, dude. They told you to
He's
say
lying.
that."
Spaz face.
He's
lying.
We called my one cousin 3 times in one day.
He's a fucking liar.
Denied it to death.
He's talking about his 6-year-old. He's fucking lying.
And I had just come from beating off too.
But you had all your faculties, though.
I was like light in the
You had-
body.
you
I still
had
had
just
that light
come.
in the body feeling. I was like, wait, what did you guys hear?
Yeah, you just felt really nice.
I was like walking on air.
Wall of shame. That is nice. I think that is nice that you had an open Like everybody, you were with 3 brothers. Everyone was
Yeah, yeah.
fucking whacking off.
Oh, you
I had 2 older sisters. dude.
God damn.
So everybody,
I had 2 younger sisters.
everybody knew I was whacking off, and we're just like, let him go.
Oh.
Don't
let
go
that
up
creature finish.
there. And they didn't tell me until like 4 years ago. I was like, no, I never got caught, and they were like, the whole house knew every
Always.
day.
Oh.
Because yeah, I told you, I'd be like, this was a long day. I gotta take a shower for an hour. I'd tell my mom, dude. I remember thinking I was so sly I could go in there and be like, because we always ran out of hot water like right away, right away.
You used every
So
last
I'd be
drop.
like, Mom, it was a long day. I gotta take a long shower. Just
I'm
go in there.
real dirty.
Oh, that probably just ruined
Yeah.
it. She was just trying to watch TV.
Yeah, they
Your
bumped me
son
up. I
comes in
got
the room
15
basically to be like,
spelling words.
Mom, I'm gonna go fucking jizz.
My mom did all of our laundries. I had 4 brothers, and like we had.
no.
At one point, to like make the streamline thing, she's like, "You're gonna have your own laundry basket. You're gonna have your own laundry basket, and just send them down." And I would just fucking dump a load and throw my brother's laundry basket.
He's doing it.
You framed them, dude.
Yeah, dude, completely. I think it was probably disgusting. She was just picking up boxers, being like, "Jesus Christ!"
Yeah.
dude.
Just getting cut.
Fossil. They were, dude, they're fossil. Yeah, they were like the spiral Nautilus, dude.
You know how fucking just picking that up and being like, my son,
Oh, dude,
my loser sons.
it was
What's
like a
he thinking
diamond.
about?
Probably Easter Mass.
Pastels.
He's like, "Mom, can I see the Easter egg die for a second?"
Just looking at it. This is a really good egg, Mom. Can I keep it? I'm going to take it upstairs.
It's a very pleasant yellow.
I'm going to honor this egg.
Yeah,
You ever have any funny whacking off stories?
I think you guys have covered it.
yeah, that's what we do.
No, this will be on the internet forever.
Yeah, I feel bad for Mom. I always tell her, I'm like, "Don't watch the stuff." She's like, "I'm gonna
Don't
see
watch
you
the
when you do it."
podcast?
Yeah,
I know.
anything I do. Like, don't
My mom
watch
watches every fucking episode.
Do they? Your parents tune in?
Well, I don't talk to her, so
Yeah.
this is the only time she gets.
This is how she gets to know what you're up to.
I knew you were masturbating.
That's what hot showers meant.
That's gross. I got away with it. My sisters just lied.
it. Yeah, older sisters could definitely torment you.
Bro,
I feel like I only had older
Disgusting.
brothers.
They're the worst.
They like physically. The older brothers like the FBI, sisters the CIA.
Yeah. Pure NSA, just like, we're watching. We know what you're doing. You think you're slick, dude.
Did they have friends over sometimes, and you're
Yeah,
just
their
like
hot fucking friends would come over.
goddesses, dude.
I'd just be like, guys, I want to hang out. I never hung out with my sisters. They'd have friends come over. I'd be like, look at this, dude. Look at this move. Come in the room. Be like,
Yeah, when I was young, I used to tell people, like, I'd be like, dude, my cousins, or I had older girl cousins, and I would shamelessly tell everyone I met, like, dude, my older girl cousins are so pretty. And they'd be like, dude, fucking chill, dude.
nothing worse than
talk
hot.
about
Nothing
that.
worse than hot cousins, dude.
Cousins are hot.
Cousins
I
are
would like
so
tell my mom,
hot,
I'm like, dude, my cousin's so pretty. She's like, dude, you got to chill. You can't go tell people that. I'm like,
She's
why?
beautiful.
She's beautiful.
I'm just saying she is.
She's beautiful. I never said that. Yeah, I was at my cousin's wedding and she got married and I was fucked up and I was like, you look beautiful. I was like, whoa, dude.
You crossed the line.
Yeah. She was like, okay, well, it was good to see you. I see her like once every 4 years. I was like, you looked beautiful tonight. You looked like Helen of Troy.
And I'm not some
Okay.
cousin fucker. Okay, I just mean it.
I would never, especially not on your wedding day. That would be too hot. That'd be the hottest thing possible.
You break the wedding up.
That would just be the hottest thing of all time. Obviously, I'm not into that.
Yeah, she's like, does anyone have anything to say? Otherwise, hold your peace. Be like, I just want to say how beautiful my cousin is. I'm not trying to break the wedding up. God damn, I just wish I could have walked her down the aisle. I would have liked that. And just,
Anyway, that's it. That's it for me. Sit back down. Or just hit him with like a,
yeah, true.
does anybody have anything to say?
Yeah, dude, I used to like smell my aunt's
Hope
hair.
she would fucking take the...
You would smell your aunt's hair.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah, I used to just on the way down to the beach.
Ants are off limits,
I'd
dude.
sit behind it. It wasn't like my blood ants. These were like
They're
my
hot ants.
ants on the other side.
hot titis.
Dude, on the way down to the beach, I would just sit there and be like, Aunt Brenda, your hair smells so good. I was the
Holy
horniest little
shit,
kid.
dude.
You really were. You were.
Yeah.
Colors, smells, all of it.
Everything, dude. It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
That's spectrum shit.
Yeah.
Just whacking off the colors.
It's not the best. But yeah, I didn't know. No one told me. I was too much of a Don.
So you might have benefited from finding like internet porn at a young age.
Oh, I think it would have taken me completely. I would have like tried to get a sex worker when I was
maybe
like
things
12.
would be better.
If
Maybe
I
you would have been sniffing your aunt's hair. You know, maybe you could have.
bro, I would have worked so hard.
Sure.
Maybe
Yeah.
you would have been able just to fuck your aunt.
I mean, biologically, it's just married.
Biologically, it'd be totally fine. If it was just like back in the day, it would be totally acceptable. But fucking, since like the 80s, this would have been acceptable.
Dude, in like at least traditional India society, it's like you live with like your in-laws and stuff, so you kind of know.
Yeah, there's research.
Yeah, I've been reading about it. Dude, Indian society is wild, man. Like the traditional Indian societies, your whole family lives together, and like you just hear if your brother is smashing, you hear it. The next morning you come out and you're like, God, that's so fucking hot. Because you don't get to.
Is that part of the book where you're like you get horny?
You can even tell because if you're a little brother, your brother's living in your house. Your older brother be with his wife, and you'd see like they just like grab a lady from some nearby village, and all of a sudden your brother has a wife, and you have to sit there and you're like, dude, my brother's in there right now with his wife. Fuck.
I don't think I would. My reaction wouldn't be like, that's so hot though. Like I would get annoyed even when like the fucking dog would have his pink thing out. You know, like when dogs get fucking horny and the lipstick comes
You
out.
wouldn't even mad at the dog.
You're just like, God, stop it. Disgusting. We're sitting here trying to watch TV. You're getting off on this.
There's nothing. That's the worst.
That is.
A
Dude.
dog's boner will ruin any moment.
It does.
It's
You're
everyone's
just having
someone's
fun,
like,
having some
"Ew."
nice moment. You're like, ugh, he's taking this too far. He's doing more with this than I'm doing.
Almost smiling. That dog smile.
Yeah, they have the grossest dicks
boner.
in the animal. Well, maybe not. Maybe pigs are pretty gross.
They're
Pigs,
disgusting, dude. I mean, it
Yeah.
is.
yeah, slimy.
It's slimy. Yeah.
Ugh, thank God we don't have slimy dicks.
It's not what you would imagine. Like if you were like designing a dog's dick, it feels like it would be like furry and like it doesn't feel like it would be like a pink worm. Like it doesn't feel
Oddly
like
enough, we were just talking about this 2 days ago. Dogs have huge dicks, dude. That's
Like
just the
horse
tip.
cocks.
They come out, dude. Horse cocks will fuck up a day.
Horse cocks match up to the body. They just have
Yeah.
big, literally like horse cocks. Looks like the rest of their body.
See, that's why
Yeah, but
they
it's-
need to make sure that dogs didn't have big dicks because then people wouldn't want to have them in their houses all the time.
True.
You know, they'd be just seeing that all the time.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually,
Yeah.
you couldn't. Yeah, you couldn't.
That's what
do
it
that.
is. So they need the little worm dick that disappears and comes out every now and then.
Yeah,
you
all the
know?
big dicks. All the big.
They bred them
dick
out.
Dogs. Yeah, exactly.
They probably had giant cocks back in then.
Evolution did its thing.
Yeah, they were just cocks, just giant hot dogs.
All right, we found a flow. We found a flow, dude. I knew jacking off stories was gonna get it.
We had to.
Once we get that going, it's over.
That's like the warm up layups. Yeah.
Yeah, it is warm up layups.
Childhood
Man, how
perversions.
fucking nerve wracking was warm up layups when you sucked at basketball?
That was my favorite part. Is with the layup
I
was the
couldn't
only.
do my right hand.
Oh, you're a left-hander.
I'm a
I
lefty.
forgot. Yeah, that was. I
like
felt
I look
so
like a
good doing the
dickhead.
layups. So I was like, I can do this one.
Yeah,
Then it'd be a fail shot in the game, and it's like,
yeah. There's jumpers from the elbow. The next part of the warm up.
yeah.
Fuck. When you fucking airball this and warm ups.
Yeah, dude. I used to get the ball and I would just freeze and just try to give it away as soon as possible.
That was my move too.
Yeah,
I
but-
just didn't have any interest in it. Yeah, soccer, I would just play defender, so I could just sit on my ass the whole time
Yeah,
and sit
that
back
rule.
there. And then like my worst like sport experience when I was a kid was I probably was like in 4th grade. I sucked at it. My parents would make me do it, but I just didn't have any interest in it at all. But I would just be a defender and sit back there picking my ass. And one day the coach and his son got into this argument, this fight in the middle of the game. And we were getting our ass kicked by this team. And the coach's son basically just like walked off. He was the goalie. And so then the coach is like, McBride, you're in. And I'm just like, fuck, the goalie, no. And then it was literally just like those guys fucking scored me probably like 10 times. They just kept coming down and just drilling it right past me. And then I found myself like yelling at the other defenders, like, get your hands off your ass. Like, what's wrong with you? And then it just turned into me not even defending it, just crying, sitting in the goal box crying as
I
fucking
would have
balls were going past
spazzed
me.
on them, dude.
And then it was like, do we not do soccer anymore? I don't know if it's my sport. What if they make me goalie again?
Goalie's terrifying.
All the pressure's on you.
Ugh.
Yeah, and you're never gonna save it.
No.
It's impossible.
Then you just wait the whole time it's on the other end of the field. You're like,
Yeah, you
fuck,
just get
fuck,
humiliated
fuck,
like
here it
3
comes.
times in an hour, and that's all you do the whole game.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of humiliating. You let the whole team down.
Yeah, especially
And all their
these ones.
parents and yeah. No
The
thanks.
parents are like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No good.
Is that your son?
Don't you work with him? Do you spend time with him? Why does he know how to do this stuff?
You know, we do drills sometimes. I could train him if he wants to come be my son.
He'd do better.
Yeah,
Have you seen a lot of psycho sports parents?
I have. You know, my son has tried out a lot of different sports, and so I've seen all the different types. He's saying he wants to try lacrosse, but I'm just like, yeah, I think he just wants the gear. Like he goes to the sport depending
drip.
on what the gear is.
Solid drip.
Yeah.
True.
Get like a fucking gladiator helmet.
Yeah, that's
Cool
always
basketball
disturbing
shorts.
when you see that. When you see like in little kids sports when the dad is just fucking losing his mind.
And it kind of like there's a part of you that's like disgusted by it, but then also a part of you that's like, I'm a pretty shitty dad. Like I don't even care enough about this game to like yell like this. And
I can't
and
believe
this
I'm
guy
here.
is obviously like so. So and then I'm like, should I be practicing with him more? I don't know. Isn't that what he comes here for? Is to practice? I don't know how to play this shit.
Do you think from a wife
Cross is
perspective?
impossible. You ever try to fucking...
Dude, I played one summer
cross is
league game. A
impossible.
guy hit me with a stick once, and I was just like, fuck this, man.
Yeah.
I got so mad and was just like, I can't do this. That hurts. And I tried to hit someone with a stick. Like, that's a penalty. I'm like, he just hit me. Like, yeah, but you did it wrong. And I was like, I quit. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Sports, when you suck at a sport, it sucks so fucking bad.
Yeah, I've had... Yeah.
Basketball, summer league basketball, we'd always play in Harrisburg. So we were the white kids. And I would just sit on the bench like, please, for the love of God, do not put me in this game. And you get in, get fucking swatted. Whole gym's like, oh. You're just like, dude. I'm some fucking fat big kid. Like,
Pounding on you.
it's just so embarrassing, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. I always wonder from like, what do you think the wives think when like you're a dad and you're just screaming at an ump at like an 8-year-old's basketball game? You think they get kind of like...
I think some of them
Nice.
might like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do.
I've witnessed it. I've seen that, like, you know, even sometimes after you've been to a few games and you know that there's a guy on your team that does that like when things start going bad for your team, you're kind of like, when's he going to start yelling at the fucking umpire? Like, when's he going to get in here and protect us?
Come on, Blue. I start getting on the ump. Come on, Blue. It's a fucking 15-year-old. It's just a volunteer high school kid.
I know.
You fucking asshole. It's T-ball. Yeah, spazzing on an ump is nice. As
It's
a
the
dad,
best.
getting drunk and going to a kid's game would be fucking nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do it all the time here. But these games sometimes are late. I mean, my son's in elementary school, and like we'll have baseball games that literally start at 7:30 at night on a school
Really?
night.
Awesome.
Yeah. And
Under
you're
the
there, it's
lights?
like, oh, here we go.
When you're a little kid, under the lights is the sickest shit ever. Although I bet these kids are spoiled these days, dude. Everybody has lights now.
Really? Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
so.
I don't like that. I shit outside until I was 23.
You need to make that part of your origin story. Get some traction with it.
Hell yeah. So when's Gemstones 3 coming out, dude?
Gemstones 3. It's coming out
When's
soon.
season 3?
June 16th or something like that.
Hell yeah,
Very
dude.
soon. A month from now.
How you feel about it? You excited?
I am. I'm ready for it to come out. I'm ready for people to see it. I think it's good. I think it's the best one we've done yet.
Hell
It's
yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Nice.
But I guess I'm like not supposed to like promote it or talk about it because
Oh shit, my bad. That was
No,
like
you can.
I thought we were supposed to. That's
here
why I
we
brought it
here
up.
we can because
I would
we're
have never
we're-
asked that.
I don't know the gray areas. I'm not supposed to go to panels, I think, but I'm allowed
panel?
to. Like where they pull you up
about jacking off.
Yeah, but I think I think jack off conversations are fine to talk about the show. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the nether realm of entertainment.
No, let's talk about the show. I want to. I like
Yeah?
it. Yeah.
So they said like don't bring. Why would they say don't bring up your show?
You know what it's like? They didn't say that about this, but you get emails from the Writers Guild sort of telling you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because of the strike.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It's kind of odd, isn't it?
Yeah, that is weird. You
Yeah,
can't
you know
even
that thing
talk
you
about
made?
it.
Shut up about it.
Yeah, but I'm like, but a bunch of writers made it too. Like, don't
Yeah,
we
of
want people to
course.
go see it? But
Yeah.
they don't want you in league with the studios, I guess. But this isn't in league with the studios.
No,
I don't think so.
Not
Yeah.
even
at all.
I mean,
Not even
you'd be
close.
surprised.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, I forgot there is a writer's strike. That's crazy.
Studios are trying to get a hold of this pod, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fucking
Warner
right.
Brothers. been
Warner
bugging
Brothers.
us, dude. Yeah, I wonder. You think that? I don't know if the writer's strike. This might be the last one.
You think?
I think so, man.
Why?
Chat GPT. They're gonna be like, all right, bro. Chat GPT.
Well, I think that's part of the strike. They say you guys can't use it.
I just have this bad feeling like it's going to be really, really long. It kind of like I'm sensing that feeling of like when we shut Gemstones down for when COVID came, and it was that thing where like the first 2-3 weeks was like people are learning to make bread and pounding pots outside, and then you fucking look back a year later, you're like, damn, we thought that shit was about to be done. And we were at the beginning of it. Like, I have that same sinking feeling that this is gonna like
banging pots and pans by the week fucking 5. You're like, nurses are fucking lazy. That's bullshit.
You have too much time to think about everything.
Yeah, that'll stink. So you can't really scab out. Like you can't be like, well, I just hired a bunch of like Russian guys.
No, they would not.
You know, and it's that thing where like once it starts, you just want it to be over as quick as you can. So if you do scab, you're only sort of like prolonging it because you're allowing them to be able to operate and not feel the pain. So whether you agree with it or not, you know, once the table is set, everybody's sitting down for a bite.
Yeah.
What's their hourly wage?
I think it's $5.25 an hour. No, I have no clue.
I'm sure it depends on the project. No, I had a meeting with some agents, and they were like, we can't even have meetings. I was like, you guys are my agents. I think they were lying.
They could have been.
Now that I'm saying it out loud.
It's like the doors off of the fucking bathroom. It's like, wait a second. Is this really the only way to do this?
There's a pedophile. Yeah.
So I scrolled some notes down today. I feel bad.
About what?
On the plane. I was just like scrolling down.
You
notes.
wrote stuff. You're not supposed to do that.
I didn't know.
What'd you write?
I was listening to like doing stand-up stuff. I was listening to stuff and trying to arrange stuff.
But there's no union for stand-up, right? Is there any union for
shows are canceled? Yeah, no, we're not.
Those are snakes.
You just do whatever the hell you want.
Nobody would team up to help.
Yeah, true. They just bring you down.
If somebody tried to strike, everybody would take that spot.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it would be. Nobody would be unified.
Yeah, they would punch the picket line, dude. They would shoot the picket line.
They would, in a heartbeat.
$75?
Oh, I would kill someone for a $50 spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, are you touring most of the time now?
Forever, yeah.
Forever.
Always.
And how do you like being on the road? How do you like life on the road?
At first, it's the coolest shit in the world. And then now you're just kind of like I remember, and I'm pretty new at it, headlining, but like the first year I was like, dude, airports rule. Yeah. And now I'm in an airport 5 times. I'm in an airport every week.
Yeah.
So much so where you probably get annoyed when people aren't efficient going through security. Like you have your shit down.
Dude, it happened today. Right when I got through the sliding door, a guy holding his bag just stopped directly in front of me. Oh. Right when I walk, as soon as I get through the sliding doors in an airport, I'm furious.
Yeah.
I'm angry the entire, like the way people are walking and then just stop and turn.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm behind you. I go, excuse me. I say it into their face.
You're just going to stop in the middle of the airport?
Go, pardon me, dude. People standing on the fucking side, the moving sidewalk thing.
Yeah.
Don't stand there. Don't make me ask you to move.
That's what happens to me is I like am too hyper focused on like that kind of stuff. And then I will say something. And then the rest of the fucking flight, I'm just like, I'm like beating myself. I'm like, why did you do it? Why did you say something like that guy?
I watched O'Connor do that to a chick. We were getting on the plane and she was like, you know how people like stand in the way before boarding?
Yeah.
Well, it's not their turn. Yeah. And then you end up just getting in line behind them and they're like, I'm not getting on you. It's like, well, get the fuck out of the way. He did that. He was like, why are you standing here right now? Why would you stand here?
I check phone screens.
Then he got in and she was sitting next to him. It was like an LA flight. He had to sit with this lady for 6 hours. After he was like, excuse me.
I go the complete opposite way when I fly. I go like, go ahead, guys. Do
that's the way to be, I think. Let everything roll off your back.
I'm good with that other than security and people stopping. Like, but when people stand up to get their bags right away, I sit there and I'm like,
well, here's the thing. Yeah. Sometimes you have like,
we're all getting off, buddy.
New to this, huh?
Sometimes you have leg pain. If I sit too long, I'll get leg pain. So I'll stand up as soon as I can and just stand there and stretch out and do stuff. But I see people going like, it's like stretching my leg, dude. Got sciatica.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
you're the only one with sore legs.
I get big time. Yeah, you stand up.
You got to wear them compression socks. When
you got to race to stand up.
I wore sock shoes on the plane today. I got sock shoes on Amazon. They're $20.
Wait, what's their deal? Like where each toe is in its own
No.
thing?
It's just like a mitten type sock. It covers your whole foot, but like work gloves have that like rubbery material. The bottoms are that rubber material.
Yeah.
Dude,
and they're made for wearing outside. Aren't they just like house
those
slippers?
Are just house slippers.
I've been wearing them, dude. My
mom used to wear those.
My wife hates them so much. It looks like you're walking around outside in socks, dude. I wore them today. It was so nice.
Did you right through security be like, I'm already wearing socks?
I
sir.
thought about it. I didn't want to press my luck.
You took them off?
I popped them off.
Are you wearing
yeah.
socks underneath them or you go barefoot?
Socks underneath too, yeah.
Double socks.
I didn't know what the sweat was like, so yeah, dude.
Yeah,
sock
yeah.
shoes might be the new thing.
Crazy person.
I'm wearing them.
Gross germ.
I'm just not wearing shoes for the writer's strike. That's my
True.
Just go barefoot.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
I hope they get paid more. I didn't know they fell in the poverty line.
I think they got fucked. I don't know enough about it, but like streaming services kind of started fucking them.
Oh yeah.
And then, the chat GPT is just.
Yeah. They should team up with other people too. You know.
Maybe I'm a fool, but I'm not worried about the chat GPT shit.
I've been saying it, brother.
I really do. I feel like
Overrated, dude.
overrated, and I also feel like look, the people who are going to benefit from chat GPT, they of course want the marketing to be, this is a game changer. Nothing's going to be the same.
Yeah.
And you just look, you're just like everyone was going to move to the metaverse. Just like every motherfucker was going to be watching 3D TVs in their house. It's like just how our fucking phones are supposed to be faster than they ever were. I still can't get fucking service in the middle of a major city. You're like, I don't buy it. I just kind of, I mean, it's pretty amazing that you can make it do something and it can spit out something fast. But I think if you're a writer, if you have a point of view, it's not going to be able to, I mean, it can imitate that, but it can't create that. So I feel like if you're derivative, then yeah, you might be in for trouble. But if you're making something that's like your point of view, I don't know. I dare it. I challenge it.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
I'll
I
be
guess,
fucking Casey Jones. I'll fucking go head to head with this goddamn thing.
It's never coming up with the
die.
Draven. It's never coming.
No, dude,
ChatGPT is
no.
not coming with the Draven.
There's a. Oh
What if
God.
the first thing? It's like write a story as Danny McBride. It's like the Draven.
I've done it too. I've tried to get it to like write an episode of Gemstones. I've tried to like do
You
it.
tested it.
Yeah, and it's like
Stinks.
yeah, it's not anything
Yeah.
I would ever make. It wouldn't make it out of the writer's room. I mean, it's incredible that you can say that and it can do that, but
Yeah.
I still feel like the point of view of the individual is hard to match.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's good for those little like clickbait articles. Those guys are fucked because you can make them all day.
Yeah.
Which is
See what
good.
it
Fuck
says.
those guys anyway.
Yeah, they're done. They're done.
Yeah. It's kind of doing that anyway.
Yeah,
It does it anyway. Like if you type in my name on Google, it'll be like Shane Gillis's girlfriend.
Yeah.
And it's just some gibberish.
yeah.
It's like he's from Mechanicsburg. It's just my
Oh,
Wikipedia.
yeah. They do the automated voice. He's worth $7 million.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, nice, all right. I didn't know that.
He's
That's
got a
fucking
net
sweet.
worth. Yeah. People think he's gay.
Adam Devine said that for a while when you would type in like Adam Devine into Google search.
Adam Devine gay?
No, does Adam Devine have Down syndrome? That would be what came up first. And I went and typed it in, and it is. It was the first thing that people were searching for
How's that
when
not
they
on
would
mine?
search for him. It's so crazy.
That's heartbreaking.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, he was like bummed by it, but then I think he's embraced it. He's fine with it. Yeah.
That's awesome. That'd be kind of a tough one. Yeah, I guess I get that.
You think?
Yeah.
You think that would be tough? It is tough.
It is kind of weird when you can see what people are searching for about you specifically, like what they care about.
Yeah. Yeah, I get a lot. What does Matt McCusker do?
That's gotta fuck you up while you're doing nothing Googling.
What does he do? I'm like, I don't know,
He
man.
Googles
What
himself.
I do. Son of a bitch.
That's my top one. What does he do?
Awesome.
I'm still figuring that out.
All right, I think
This is what it is. This is a podcast.
Yeah, dude.
This is it.
Piece of cake.
That was it.
most of them are more organized.
we were
this is our
stunned.
style.
We were stunned.
What's on your docket now that you're in Chucktown?
I
What
got
are you guys
nothing the
doing
rest
here?
of the day.
You're just gonna enjoy the
We're
city.
gonna
Chill,
hang
yeah.
out
The
today.
holy city.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then tomorrow we got that show.
It's kind of hard to hit a bad restaurant in this town. There's a few
Really?
Yeah.
good ones. Yeah.
All right.
You all are downtown?
Yeah. Historic district.
Yep. No one really calls it that, okay? It's just downtown.
Please wear your socks.
I will.
Wear your socks to the nice
I didn't want
restaurant.
to be disrespectful.
Southern gentlemen would be
No hats in
furious.
restaurants, okay?
These damn
Not at all.
Yankees.
It looked like I was in a scuba suit today. I had like these tight fucking joggers in my sock shoes. It looked like I was scuba diving. You feel so nimble on
And
them,
then
dude.
just to sit down and start writing notes of a video of yourself.
Yeah. It's just like,
you must have.
it was stand-up stuff. So it was like,
Yeah.
pussy.
Yeah, your notes are like cream pies are funny.
Well, dude, it forces you because in medieval times you just had leather slippers, and dudes, you walk heel toe. Dudes in medieval times walk toe heel.
Yeah.
So you start naturally because you would unfeel the ground to like for like sharp or abrasive objects. So when you're wearing these things, they're not the thickest. So you catch yourself starting to do kind of like a slither to where you're like moving with your toes first. It's
Slithering around.
It's kind of nice, dude. Like a medieval duke just walking around. Yeah, it was toe heel for the longest time, dude.
That's a pretty
they
good
say it
move.
gets your calves jacked too. Toe heel.
I can see that. I can see it.
Dude, try it.
Socks at the airport is out of control.
Sock shoes, dude.
That's out of control.
Only one guy even like, people would look and just go.
Like somebody said something?
The steward was like, nice. The male steward was like,
Real nice asshole.
he was into them.
And you like wearing it just because it's going to be comfy once you're getting on the
Comfy,
plane.
dude. But yeah, you're bare. No, just like walking around and feeling like you're in your bare feet. It's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's kind of forbidden too in like an airport, and you're like, you do feel like
You
you're
like
in your bare
that
feet.
forbidden shit.
I love that forbidden fruit, dude.
Yeah.
You know, all those people just marching their germs from all over the
Yeah,
world
really.
just right on the floor there.
Barefooted in
That
airports
cloth
is
sock
my
just
the
soaking it
last
all
thing I want.
It's rubber. The bottom's rubber, dude. It's totally protected.
Show me a picture, please.
I took a picture and sent it to my wife just to fucking goad her.
Dude, did you like these are what my hands look like?
Where?
I sent you yesterday.
Which one?
I said my hands look like this. So you
Oh, fuck, dude. That's now.
Oh, dude, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah.
They're the pants I was
They're
talking
not
about.
the ones I was thinking.
Which one?
The ones I was thinking are like socks with like just little rubber.
You're talking
Yeah.
about hospital socks.
With
Yes.
grippers on the bottom.
No,
Yeah.
those are the real deal. Those are industrial strength.
It's pretty cool.
I could just do like a metal factory. I can go like melt down steel. in
Yeah,
those
I guess
things.
this is tough. Like, this is like what a factory worker would wear.
It's a good place where you would burn dead bodies, really. Yeah. No, I'm saying like in a morgue.
Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah, yeah.
dude. Jesus Christ. Is there a local crematory here? Seems like this would have like a lot of crematories in this town.
I think there probably should be. Yeah, I haven't used one yet, but I'm imagining there's some good ones I've had.
I wonder if you could test it while you're still alive. Like, yeah, it's pretty hot.
That's
pretty
how it's
hot.
out
That's
here.
pretty
Yeah,
good.
cooks in here. Yeah.
Get me out of there.
What's a good restaurant? What should we go to?
Oh God, there's just so many, dude. Are you what are you guys into? Are you seafood, barbecue?
What should we get here? We've never been here.
I love the seafood, the low country stuff here is
Yeah.
pretty insane. The oysters, all that kind
I'm
of
good
stuff.
with that. I
is
get
good.
barbecue a lot.
Yeah, and barbecue's good, but yeah, barbecue you can kind of get in a lot of places.
Yeah, I
but,
could do some seafood, man. I love seafood.
Yeah.
Yeah, those South Carolina oysters are pretty good.
Hell yeah.
And they're an aphrodisiac, correct?
I don't know. That's what they say.
But I shouldn't.
like the crematoriums, I've haven't explored yet.
I've never used oysters to get laid.
I don't know how sexy I feel after eating a fucking dozen oysters. Let's party.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, you guys. Well, thanks for
Dude,
having me on. I
bro,
appreciate
thank
it.
you, man.
This
for real.
is
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you.
Have fun, y'all. Have fun in Charleston.
Thanks, man.
Goodbye.